Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Handmade by Ying with Donna. Today is September the 19th, 2023, and it's noon. Thank you all first and foremost for coming on with us today. And I am going to be working on this project, Dress a Girl, the pattern by Thoughtful Creativity. Delia, I just saw your question for me. You can go over to Thoughtful Creativity, look in her description box, and you'll see the link that will need dropped today, please. And I'll humbly appreciate it. I'm going to grab the mouse off of Mr. Joe and welcome everyone here today. So let me slip up into the chat. Delia, hello, Donna, Joe, and everyone. Linda Faust, hi, Donna, Joe, Delia, and everyone. Be right back. Dahlia's telling her hello. Joe's telling you a 30-minute timer. Greenland Quilters in the house. Hello, Katie. 15-minute warning. Susie Gabbert's in the house. Hey, girl. Good morning, everyone. Out of class and making it in time for the live. Thank you, beautiful. Dahlia's telling her hello. They're chatting. Guess who? Nancy's in the house. Just skimming the chat real quick. That way, the private conversations. Susie Cabert. I'm excited to see you interview Yvette. That's going to be a fun interview tonight. She is amazing. I love Yvette. Welcome to the wonderful moderators. Guess who? Nancy, hi, Donna, and Joe. Glad you're feeling better, Joe. He's feeling a little better today than he was yesterday. Thank you, Joe. I'll make sure I won't slack off. My mods, I have the best moderators ever. Thank you, ladies. Our moderators never slack off, Susie. Don't be silly. Donnell Stitchery. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a beautiful day. How's your adventure going so far? She's having a fabulous time. Jackie, good morning to all. Zandra, hello, Donna, Joe, and everyone. Janine is in the house. Howdy, friends. Still in Indy. We'll head out Thursday towards Charleston. She is our world traveler. We're all living vicariously through day right now. Oh, by the way, I swear I'm not changing my name anymore. This one is the one. Donnell Stitchery. Okay. Paula, good morning, everyone. Good day, everyone. Hello to all. Zandra is telling everyone hello. Paula Hill. Linda Faust. I'm back. Perfect timing. Absolutely. Paula Hill, let me see. I'm just making sure I'm getting everyone. Oh, Donnell. Cat Gallery, good morning from California. Good morning. Linda Faust is telling Katie hi. I knew what you meant. LOL. Made me giggle though. Dang typos. Absolutely. I get a lot of them as well. Candace is in the house. Sorry, guys. My cap key is still stuck. It's okay. Leave it stuck, Susie. That way I can see. I'll be loud and clear, though. I don't want you to miss anything. Farm on the Highway. Love your shirt. Absolutely. I was told, y'all show your faith a little too much on your channel. Well, you know what? You change it up and you bring a little more in. So, with that being said, hello, everyone. It's been quite the adventurous morning over here. Honey, I turned my mouse off and I've passed it back to you. So, with all of that being said, hello, hello, hello. It is only Tuesday, and I'm telling you what, I wish it was Friday. It's been crazy busy here on the home front. I'm learning this new dress pattern, and I did the test run this morning, and what normally would take me about 20-30 minutes to put the McCall 5797 together took me over 2 hours to do this dress. So I'm sure the second go round should go a little bit quicker. So hang tight, you're in for a ride. This is a beautiful pattern once you understand the pattern. If you don't like or understand something that I am showing you on this pattern, please feel free to go over to the writer's channel. She has a step-by-step video. And trust me, this morning I was literally utilizing that as well. I am not a dressmaker. I don't claim to be on any level. But I'm telling you what, the dress did turn out really, really pretty. And I am just loving it. So let me see. So Terry, thoughtful creativity pattern goes quick and handmade by Ying. Go for it. I'm telling you what, it was, I've never sewn like what she's sewing. So I was pausing and doing everything along the way. I'm sure it's going to go a little bit quicker the second go around. But what I can do is show you the pretty dress, the way it turned out. And I'm loving it. So this is the dress. This is the colors everyone picked out last night. We did the mustard green around the pockets. The way that she showed to do them made perfect sense. And this one I just did the hem, but the one I'm going to attempt, keyword attempt, because I've never did ruffles. I saw 4 different videos this morning showing me how to do ruffles, so I'm going to attempt to put the ruffles on one. So we'll see how it turns out. I did go ahead and take the liberty to tag it with the size on the inside to 4-5. The tags that I did last night. I did add an embellishment of the butterfly to match the side. And just, I wanted it to be really cute. And the colors, one of my moderators mailed me this fabric. And I knew I wanted it to be something super duper special. So I'm changing each dress up just a little bit with the pockets to give it a little bit of color. One of the dresses will have a front that looks like this and then the back that looks like this. I've got multiple dresses laid out. I hung out with Janine a little bit while she was working today on Little Hooter, and we were just having a good time talking and going through everything. So let me see. Only Tuesday. I know, right? I'm ready for the weekend. Who's with me? So, Tara, yes, I love the pattern. It's such an easy read. Strap in, folks. You're in for a ride. Absolutely. I love the So Thoughtful Creativities channel. I've been following her for a few years now. She's amazing. Just pop in and give a thumbs up. Off to bed, midnight here. Hello, Janet, and get some rest, sweetheart. Susie Gabber's telling her hello, so Terry, and it's adorable. It turned out really cute. I was going to use my serger, and it has a hiccup. I pulled it over, got it plugged in, went to sew just a scrap piece of fabric through to make sure all of my settings did not get bumped since I brought it back from retreat, and I broke a needle. Don't know what I did. So Joe will be working on that this evening before I move forward with any more dresses. We'll do this one today, but he'll be changing a needle out for me. I make a double-sided pocket so I don't have to use the binding on the top of the pocket. That's cool, Terry. Awesome. I liked it with little embellishments on it per se. And the next one I do, because it's going to have a different color pocket, it's going to have a brown one. I'm going to sew a little tiny butterfly to it just for a little something. Donna, you've got this. Ruffles aren't that hard. Just take it slow. Absolutely. And I saw 2 channels. Like, I've got one set of the ruffles made that'll go on the dress. And it doesn't look like it's going to be rocket science, to be honest. And I did what this lady showed, a fork method. That way everything is the same. I just want to try other techniques along the way. So I'm learning, and what I'm learning, I'm sharing with you. So let me see. Let me get started here. Yours is so very pretty. Thank you, Terry. Where's Lord Lenny? Donnell's weekends are the best for sewing. Absolutely. So I've opted, I have this wee little tiny 1-inch butterfly that I made as a challenge with my moderators. I thought it was going to be cute. So what I'm going to do is I'll let Joe come down to the table. So the first thing I did was put my label on. That way it's already in and out of the way. So this pocket here, I think, is where I'm just going to go ahead before I do anything else, because I don't want to leave the little embellishment off. And I'm just going to go ahead and tack it in. And that way it's going to be in place no matter what stage I am in this dress by the time this live ends today. I can't tell you it'll be a quick one, but it'll be a fun one. And if you see me jacking something up, feel free to let me know. I'll take any and all advice because this dress does turn out really cute. It's just going to take a little extra time while I'm learning this pattern. Any pattern is new. It's better to take your time every step of the way and just do it right the first time. I don't want to send anything that I wouldn't put one of my grandkids in. So now I've got that adhered, it's hooked, and I'm going to trim off the little itty bitties off the back. That way it's locked in place. That tiny butterfly is ridiculously cute. Now that's going to be really, really cute. And I wanted to make sure that it was adhered. So let me go ahead and finish this last little bit of ruffle. If I need it for the dress, I will have it. So it's called the fork method. Believe it or not, that way everything lines up. Never heard of it before. And I'm willing to try new techniques along the way. And all you have to do is really get your fabric either starched up really good or as flat as possible. And I started with a 5-inch and it's just folded over. It'll be a 2.5. And then when I do the addition to it, it's going to just be a 2-inch ruffle. It's really cute to see how much fabric it takes when you're adding the ruffle. The first dress I did do the bias along the bottom. The next dress I'll do the rolled hem like she showed. So it'll just be really cute. So all you do is take your time and grab your favorite fork. Joe, you need to take this call. Hold on just a second. Joe, you need to take this out in the hallway. All right. So anyway, we're going to stick a fork in it. Now, how cool is that, right? So all I'm doing, and you won't be able to see it here because he doesn't have the overhead view set for you guys. And that's okay. Butterflies, how fun. Greenland Quilter, are you in Florida? They're just talking. Fun is better than fast. Absolutely. Greenland Quilter, yes, Glenda. I was raised along my adult life until I was 12. I love my home state. Absolutely. So all I'm going to do is take the fork. And that sounds crazy, a fork in the sewing room, right? And it's okay. So all I do is take it and flip it. And I will, hold on 1 second here, and we're going to get this going. What's wrong? No, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Is Lou okay?
Yeah, Lou's fine.
So does he have her over there?
Yeah, she.
Okay. So anyway, let's have a fork-tastic time today. So I'll see if Joe can swap my camera so you'll be able to see a little bit of this fork magic. I, I, he says he can't get over there, so I might have to move it over here to this table so you'll be able to see. Because it's kind of cute the way that it comes together. So it's like in a little accordion. I've never done these, so bear with me. And all you're doing is taking your fork. That way everything's going to line up. And it's crazy. Pick which prong, and that's going to give you a half inch, a whole inch, 3/8, and work your way down. And you can make this any size that you want. And all you're doing is one roll and pinning it or clipping it. Now, I think it sounded really crazy when the woman was showing it on her channel. And I was like, but I'll give it a go and see what happens. And just keep doing this method until you get to the end. This I'm only making as a secondary in case I have to add on at the end. And I think I'm going to need a couple inches. I probably won't need all of it. And sorry, I just wanted to hyper focus here for a second to get the end. You don't want to close off this end in case you need to do the addition like I think I'm going to have to. So I'm leaving that open there. And then just tack it in. And it's going to, you're just going to do like 1/8 of an inch. You're not going to go very far up, just enough to tack it so you can get all of these little pins and clips out of the way. And moving right along and just keeping the flap here where all of the end is. You want to keep it as flat as possible as you're running it through the machine. That way they won't twist or turn. Like I said, I've never done this before, so we'll see how it goes. So look how cool that, does that not look cute? I'm just like, bam. So I've got that done. Doesn't mean it's going to work, but we'll see. So let me look at the chat. LOL. Stick a fork in it. Absolutely. I would have never known. Let me see. I'm done. Laugh my absolutely. Hey, if you heard hey, have you heard from Tucker? I sure miss him. I talk to him every day. He's doing all right. He's back home catching up on some of his projects that he's got going on with customer quilts, his legit kit card, the muscle. And so he's working behind the scenes, but he's okay. He may or may not be live tonight. I'm not sure. I have not talked to him today. So he may or may not pop into the chat, but he is honestly okay. It's just hard when he's getting back in the groove of things. Let me see. Thumbs up. Thank you. Hi, Christy. Let me see. Christy, he did a live the other day on his birthday. Yeah, that was his birthday bash. Sheila Fudge, I'm usually at the gym at 9 a.m., but my house is a disaster. So I stayed home to clean, but now I'm watching Donna. Watching Donna. I like that, Sheila. Hi, everyone. What a gorgeous day outside. I know, right? It's so pretty. It's a nice, crisp fall day here. Glad you're showing the ruffle technique, Donna. I was thinking something totally different. Yeah, I know, right? That is a really neat trick using the fork to make the ruffles. Fantastic. I never would have thought. And I told Joe right before the live, I said, run down and get me a fork. I need a fork. And he goes, what? And I said, just go get me a fork. So he did. I used the thread method that my granddaughter taught me when I learned to sew about 1968. She learned it in school in England. How cool. You'll have to slip over and show me. Zandra, Donna, I love your nails. Thank you. With a lot of the FPP in, my nails were getting really brittle, so I left them grow out a little bit, and then I went ahead and had the tips put back on. I saw that. I saw a video where a person was doing the same thing, but sewing it at the same time. Yeah, I'm not doing that. No, it's just too much. How do you continue to sew and not forget about talking to people on the computer? LOL. I just take a second and look at the monitor. Have you tried to freehand those ruffles as you have them under the... No, I have not. That Joe, what a good guy. He sure is. He'll do anything when asked. So I'm going to break this down as easy and quick as possible. That way we can get this puppy started. So here's your 2 pockets. The first step we're going to do with this dress is move all of this magic out of the way. This is the dress colors of choice today. We're going with a darker, and then we're going with the sides, the lighter, and then the pocket is going to be this color. So I think what we said last night was we're going to go with the dark brown, or was it the slate? Let me see. I'm going to go with this one. It just looks cool. So we're going to go ahead and put this straight across the top and straight across the bottom. Everybody, you can do your own takeaway from the videos over at Thoughtful Creativity. She is fabulous, and I'm just in awe of how great she is. So you can either hold this in your hand and bring it across, or just do a little cut off, and I'm going to do the same because it's going to be the same for the top and the bottom to save myself fighting it under the needle. So I know that's my top, and then we're going to do the same thing for the bottom. So I'm just going to measure it right there. That way I'm cutting for both at the same time. And some people like the bias. You can make it. I just prefer to go ahead and use what makes it simple, easy, and quick as we're making the dresses. So let me press this flat because I don't want to try pulling and wooling and sewing it with the little wrinkles in it. So let me see. Have you tried that? Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Dave, for dropping channel links. So now all I'm going to do is slide this straight in. You don't have to worry about where it may be or may not be miscut or whatever you would like to call it. You are going to want to tack it in place when you get it under your needle. And I'm lining it up at the edge of my foot. Back tack it in. That way it's going to stay. And then just sew it in place. And I want to do a little bit of an accent here on the top. So that's why I switched over to this machine. I just thought it would be really cute for some little girl. So let me... No, I don't want to do that. Edit it. Bring it back. And I'll do that one. Okay, let's give it a little design. Now's the perfect time to get the design if you want one on the pocket. It's going to take it an extra second, but it's well worth the extra effort that you're putting in, because the little girls are going to see that somebody cared enough to give a little bit of extra. So let me... Teresa Louise is in the house. Greenland Quilter is talking. Teresa Louise. Everybody's telling her hello. Let me see. Paula Hill. Enjoy your walk. Hi, Teresa Louise. Walk them puppies. And then just go ahead and cut it off there. Now, I think that is going to add just a little bit of extra to the pocket, and the girl's going to be like, wow, that looks really cute. So I'm going to set that aside for just a second and go ahead and do the second pocket and do the same thing. While I have the machine set, I'll go ahead and do the fancy stitch at the top, and then we'll trim it in place after I do the secondary stitch. Just line it up, and you will have to trim off, but that's okay. Line it up and just go ahead and let the machine do the work. And the little bit of extra that you're putting in right now, honestly, is going to mean something so much to these little girls. And I can't say it's going to be the perfect dress, but it'll be the best dress that I can offer. It's so funny, when I first came on, I saw a fork and I thought Joe had brought you a snack. Then I saw you making pleats and I watched closer. I love that method. I saw it on YouTube, honestly, and I was like, if they're making a video of it, I got to try it, because I had never done the pleats. So to me, it was a win-win. So now you're going to get your next line is just going to be straight in, making sure that you're tacked in right here. Just so straight off. Then you need to make a decision. Are you going to do the same design on the bottom when we add it in, or are you just going to leave it? I'm probably just going to, let me guess here. I like to dress it up. I thought it looked really cute. So let me go ahead and I'll go ahead and do that again. That was kind of cute. But I'll put it right there. And I want to thank everyone for taking your time today and joining us. And I could have had all of this side stuff done before the live, but then you're not going to really see what all you can do with these dresses. So it just made sense to do them while we're live. And you've got enough stretch and enough give here. Let the machine do the work. That pattern will make a cute jumper. Absolutely. It is really a cute pattern. And each year, Thoughtful Creativity does a dress for Project Dress a Girl, and she does a fabulous job. And this year, we've submitted enough dresses on behalf of all of the subscribers for our channel. I thought, why not go ahead and try this new pattern? It's new to me. She's had it out since the beginning of September. This was her release. And last year, I only made one of hers. This year, I'd like to do a few and submit them. Now, how cute's that? And that's going to be the bottom of your pocket. And then when it's adhered to the dress, we'll put the bottom line in. So let's get the next one in. And just feed it in there. I'll tell you what, this bias, you can do so much with it. She was showing a technique of like a 1-inch bias tape that she had made that matched the dress perfectly. And do what works for you. This year, Alyssa hit it out of the park with this pattern. Absolutely. I've made 10 so far, and I'm making it larger for the big girls. How cool is that? Terry, I'm sure each and every one, they will appreciate it more than you'll ever know. I love that she says just make it work. You can tweak it and change it. All she's doing is giving you the template. The sky's the limit with what you can do to change it up, dress it up, tweak it, add to. You don't have to even make everything mismatched or whatever. Just do you. And just remember, when you're submitting it, you want it to be something you would be proud to see your grandkids or your children in. And this is making such a difference. Just a little bit that we can all give back. Absolutely. I think together we can all achieve so much in this world. One stitch at a time or one dress at a time. So now right here, you don't have to trim this off, but I did the first dress, so I'm going to go ahead and do it here. I did not get really close to my markings. I left just a little dab there because it's going to get ate up when we join this together. And like I said, I am not a seamstress on any level, but I've never been shy about trying something either. So this is the front of the dress and the back of the dress. So I'm going to take let me do the back of the dress, and before I do anything there, I'm going to go ahead and tack that. Get these in. And it's really easy to tell by the way you cut the dress out front to back. And if you ever get to where you're just not sure, there's an easy way to tell that as well. Fold it back in half, get your armpits lined up, and the larger one is your backing. Easiest way to tell. I want to make sure that I do not forget to get the label in here for the size dress that it is. So I'm going to take a second right now and just tack that in. Most people do it at the end, but I've made so many dresses and did not add it. I want to make sure that I'm not forgetting it. It's just one really quick stitch, but it's in there. That's the main thing. So the next thing that we get to do is add the sides. Move this over here out of the way. You're going to do your pockets. Now her pattern shows you that you need to make a little tiny snippet. So you're lining both of your pockets up the same. So just take one of your pockets, fold it in half, and you're going to see where you're going to need to tack it in. So right here, and you're going to want to make sure that it's the same on both. So you're going to put a little snip, and you can either measure it. Let me get the next. Yeah, I got both. I wanted to make sure I had them both there. Yep, it snipped through both. So this is where we're going to add this, like a little jigsaw puzzle. But you've got your snips down the side. You just want to make sure that they're going to line up the same. And her patterns are definitely fun and easy. And when you're in doubt, even though I've made my snip, measure the bottom here. That way you're getting everything exactly where you want it. And right here's where I want mine. So I'm going to go ahead and pin it because I don't want it to shift. And I'm going to pin the pocket up here. And you're not going to sew that in yet. So those pins are going to stay right wherever you have it tacked in until the dress is complete. And I'm just going to double check my measurement all the way over here because I want them to be right. And then we'll sew this one in here in just a minute. Everybody has their own techniques of what works for them. And by all means, feel free to share away. So I'm just going to line it up there and get my marking here where I want it. And it's exactly where we want it. So I'm going to pin up here. And honestly, I saw one lady showing how simple it is. If you're not thinking, you can seal that pocket at the top. Then you're going to be going in with a little date with Jack, and you don't want to do that. Down here, the reason I did not do anything at the bottom is we're going to sew a line there. So you can decide, are you going to do a double dressing of it or how you want to add that pocket in. So I think let me go ahead and pick it something fun. So give me a second. We could do flowers, a bicycle, a star. Let's see here. It's going to take a couple extra seconds, but honestly, it's about the girls. So let me read the chat real quick while we're working. It's so funny. The first minute I saw the fork. Absolutely. Saw the Alyssa. So true, Donna. The girls are good dressed. Absolutely. So Terry, that's great. I didn't print her pattern because I decided to do the bigger dresses. I just think it's going to be beautiful. So if you're doing project dress a girl, do me a favor in the chat, drop a heart so I'll know you are making a dress or you have made dresses. I'm just curious. So we've got that one in and we're going to do this one. And I'm just going to keep going because I don't want the pattern that I chose to get messed up. Okay, so I know Janine has made dresses. Sheila Fudge has made dresses. Delia has made dresses. So anyone else in the chat, have you? I know Teresa Louise made dresses. Greenland, I used to make dresses all the time. Planning to in the future as well. Awesome. So Terry, yep, you're too. Absolutely, I'm with you. So Terry, this is my second year of doing them. And each year I figure, I can do a little bit more with our channel and dedicate just a little bit more. So what I'm doing is the same. You're going to get two little bits of the same pattern on the top, and then I've added a butterfly. Since I'm going to be hooking a butterfly to the dresses, I thought how fitting. Memoirs, hey girl, welcome, welcome. So now we're going to go back to our original stitch, but look at how cool that looks. Let me see. I don't know if you can see it, but these are butterflies all along the way there. You've got the same design here, and then this is butterflies. So let me get this trimmed off and trimmed up just a little bit. That's going to be lost in the seam allowance, but it's just me. I like to trim it off. Take out your pins because you don't want to have bloodshed. It'll look like a murder scene on your dress. And trim that edge so you can get it in. So now we've got our pockets made. Now how fun was that? So pockets are made, the ruffle is made. Next step is get your dress. I want to make sure that I've got the wrinkles out here at the sides. So when I add this in, it's going to be all right. So to make sure that I did not mix up my front and my back, I will lay these together, match up my ends. Okay, this is the back. That's what I needed to know. So now I'm going to take this, pick one, it does not matter. And you're going to put them right sides together or belly down. And you're going to go to your corner. Then you're going to come up to the top. And you can clip them or you can pin them. I prefer to just clip it along the way. All the way up. Um, I'm sure it has been said, but I love your shirt. Absolutely. We get told all the time, Sass, that we show too much faith on our channel. But you know what? Joe and I are staying true. And thank you, girl. And this here, I will go back and do it down the sides after Joe gets my serger needle changed. But for today, for time constraints, I will go ahead and just do a quick. I'm not going to even French seam this because these dresses are too cute. I want to do it with the serger. So I'm just going to show you how this comes together. And all of that frayed part will come off. So you've got one side already done. Ouch, I hate those pins. I hate the pins. So you're just going to press it. And I love the colors in this. I'm telling you, I just love them. So now we're going to set this aside. It's not going on the floor. It's just going aside for just a second. And we're going to repeat the same thing here. I want to get that wrinkle, the crease out, the fold line basically. And so yeah, I wanted to make sure I was putting it on the right side. You want to make sure that they're both going on the right. That way when we get this dress joined together. And just clip it in. And like I said, I will go back down these seams this evening and serge it. What, Joe? He's saying something. Donna, I have no idea. What did it say, Joe? One of the things I like about your channel is your faith. Absolutely. Joe said he accidentally hit somebody's. Jackie, can you put that back? Joe accidentally hit the wrong button. And I don't know if he put you in timeout or if he just removed your comment. Please put it back. He didn't mean to. That way I can read it. There's no way to getting it back, babe.
Oh,
If you leave that mouse off that chat, we'll get along good. Confident quilter. Hello, everyone. And just bring it straight in. So now we're going to press this side open as well without sticking your fingers. I deleted it, didn't like how it sounded. Oh, okay, he thought he did. Well, honey, I can't. You need to get a mic on so I can hear you. Oh, okay, Jackie. He thought he'd removed it. Well, honey, no, you're so now there's two ways I can do this. Jackie, you're fine. You are fine. I think I might. Some of the directions shows that you can go ahead and put the ruffle in now. So Terry, are you in? Did you do the ruffle at the end or did you do it before you joined your sections? I want to see how you did yours before I move on. Hi, Annette. Let me see. Annette Johnson's in the house. Donna, you do you. If they don't like it, too bad. Absolutely. And I appreciate that, Jackie. I'm trying to catch the chat. I believe I can add it in the end, but I'd like to have that ruffle buried in the side seams, I think. And so Terry might have left. So we're going to do it this way and see how it goes. Because like I said, I've never done it. So Terry added at the very end. Okay, she's back. Good thing, girl, because you're going to have to stick around and show me. Walk me through it. I saw the video on it, but I'm making sure. Never afraid to try anything. Done at the end. So, Oh, okay, got it. Thank you, sweetie. I just wanted to make sure. Mama Harden, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, like I said, this dress does come together really easy, really fast. And I'm just slow at this one until I get used to it. So you back tack up here. And like as I've said, I will go back over this with my serger. I didn't leave. I went to get a sandwich. Bad girl. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, Terry. Yeah, I saw that day. Thank you. Yeah, both ways I saw it shows that you can do it like why the dress is in two pieces, or you can go back and do it at the end. I just wasn't sure which way you were doing it, and I wanted to make sure I'm getting it right. So this little bit here, the serger will get it, but for right now, I'll go ahead and snip that off. I think these colors are just fabulous. Now that I've got that side in, I can get rid of these deadly pins. We'll give it a real quick press here. And now you're just going to fold it over and repeat the same process. Start at your ends and just clip it. Let me see. Sandwich sounds good. I just had a healthy oatmeal. They apparently added some flavorless seeds of protein. Cool. MJ says, so Terry, have you used the ruffler attachment? It seems to come with every vintage machine. Looks like, oh, cool. So Terry, I double sew everything and install the pieces and the basting stitches and go over. Absolutely. I think that's the way to go. We just want to make sure that these are going to last a long time. So for demonstration purposes today, I am just sewing it together and then I'll go back and get these sides done the way that I'll be happy with them. I'll trim that little bit to hold it right there. So now you've got your dress, at least a dress shape, right? So we've got one side flat. Now we're going to bring this side and make sure your seams are down and press it in. I'm telling you what, this dress is one I would pick out in a store because I really like the colors. So now we're going to do up here. What you're going to do is come right around here with your bias tape. I am not going to pre-pin it. I'm just going to sew it in. Yep, there. I just got here and moved a bunch of hay to the barn. Let me see. I double sew everything. Surgery. What's wrong, Joe? Okay. So Terry, yep, the girls. So you just continue to sew this piece in all the way around. I would not put the fancy stitching in on this. It's going to go under the arm and you don't want anything there that's going to aggravate. So Terry, let me know, do you make your bias to match the dress or do you use the tape? Sheila Fudge MJ shows great workout. So now I'm just going to snip it straight across and do the other side exactly the same way. And what that's going to do is close in all of those raw edges and dress the dress up just a little bit more. Just text me, Hobby Lobby has a bias tape sale, 99 cents. You need to be snagging that, girl. And lock it in. And just keep working it. Sorry for the quiet. I want to make sure I get this in right. And then just back tack it at the end so it's locked in. Let me check, Sheila. Let me see. It does make you wonder, is it everywhere? So now you've got your arm pieces in. Now you're going to do your neckline straight around here. You can change your fabric or you can make it really cool looking. This is going to be the front of the dress. So you can decide now if you want to dress it up just a little bit in the neckline. And I think I'm going to. Let me see. Sheila 540 have a big tractor trailer. Trying to keep up with the chat. I'm sorry, guys. So just get it locked in. You're going to have a little bit of overlap here on the beginning, and that's okay. Let me find the design I want. Let me clear these off. I think. Just a second. I hit the wrong button. So we'll do the butterflies here as well. And get those in. And the little bit of extra that we're doing right now, some little girl will really appreciate. Sewing channel, hey girl. Hey Tracy's in the house. Katie, I don't believe so. MJ sews. Absolute. So you are just going to thoroughly enjoy getting all of these dresses put together. If you're enjoying the channel, the thumbs up, absolutely. Hi, everyone in the chat. Love, if I didn't respond, I'm here sewing and listening. We all love you to pieces. Thanks for hopping in, girl. Adding just a few little embellishments along the way, the little girls will dearly love. So we got started about noon and it's 1 o'clock now. As you can see, with talking and working the pieces into the dress. It takes a few minutes, but they honestly, if you're just sitting and sewing, you can probably knock one of these dresses out in about 30 or 40 minutes. And this is definitely one of the quicker sews, and the dresses will look fabulous when they're all complete. So I want to do the same design on the front and the back. So I did butterflies, so it'll dress it up just a little. Let me see. Green and quilter, zigzag. There's so much you can do. And just lock it in and let the machine do the work for you. And press it in. You're teasing me, Donna. What? What? You're going to come make these dresses for the grandbabies. I know you. And yours. And just this little bit of extra. Is that not cute? I'm telling you, when Jersey Girl sent this fabric and she matched it up, adding just a couple little things to it, this dress is going to be stinking cute. I'm telling you. And I just hope that when some little girl gets this slipped over her head, that she's going to feel the love of each and every one of yous in it. Good afternoon from Central Florida, UCF. Welcome, welcome. And you're going to sew this all the way to the end. And this little bit of an embellishment that you're putting on, it's just going to be the accent that this dress really needed. You can do so many different things. And we're locked in there. Dahlia, you're a pro. Day is fabulous. She always shortchanges herself. The girl knows her stuff. Don't let her fool you. Greenland Quilter, MJ, just wondered if it was mandatory. You have to do that. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know where the conversation was. I don't know. Susie, stop playing smoke. Teresa Louise. LOL, you mean you can knock it out in 30 minutes, me maybe 2 hours. Girl, I have sewed with you. You are a pro. Yep. Don't let anybody ever fool you. You are amazing at it. So now all you're going to do, and like I said, I will go back over these with my serger, but for demonstration purposes, all I'm going to do is tack these so they're closed, and then they will get the serger. Let me clear that out. And I'm just tacking it shut. I don't have a serger, so I French seam where I can, zigzag using machine overcast stitch. The only thing the guy, yep. I normally do the French seam, but I just wanted to go ahead and use my serger today, and this will give us a little enticing to go ahead and get it done so I can streamline these dresses. So like I said, this is not the end result on the shoulders nor the sides. They will be handled soon as the live's over. And we change that needle. So we've got that done. Right here's my tag that says 4. I need to put the 5 on it because it's a 4-5. That way that dress will be sized. Then now we get to do the ruffles. So Terry, do I do the ruffles with the dress inside out? Wait on her to tell me. Quilts, yeah, maybe. Dress, not so much, but practice would help. That's what we need to do, Tracy Louise. Once a week, we'll make a dress together. I'll mail you all the stuff. You just got to come sit and sew with me. Would you send me some 50 weight weather? So let me wait on Sew Terry. I want to make sure that I'm getting this in right. So Tracy at the Sewing Channel, girl, how are you? And what's your next project? 50 packs of bias tape on the way. I love bias tape, and I'm telling you what, it's a game changer. You can streamline and get so much done so much quicker. And I don't want to mess this up, so I'm waiting on her to tell me. Nice job, Sheila Fudge. So Terry, I do them right sides together, either way, inside out. Okay, we're gonna give this a go and see what happens. And as I've said all along, I've never done this, so bear with me. I forgot to add, I needed to join this one piece in case I need it. Trim this out, trim this down. Okay, guys, let's see. So is it face down or face up? So Terry, I really think it goes to the front. Hello, Mona. So the final step is figuring out how you're going to do your hem. You can either do the bias tape all the way around, you can hem it, or face down. Okay, that's like this, and then it'll flip over. Am I correct? I'm bringing it up to the table so you can come down. I want to make sure I'm getting this right, Terry. So I'm going to go like this. Am I correct? And then it'll flip over like this. What's the website for Dress a Girl? Can one of the moderators please drop the link? I should get my serger out. It's such a turd though. Oh, French seams are easy to learn. I'm sure you could. Yep. Waiting to see what she says. Katie. Donna showed us several times how to do French seams. Maybe watch the replays. Absolutely. French seams are easy. And they're a lot of fun. I have an air thread serger. Yes. The top of the ruffle to the bottom. Okay. Let's do this. Terry, I'm trusting the process. Okay. Let me. So what does everyone think about today's dresses? I put an open seam on the back. Yep. Like I said, Terry, this is my first ruffle, so if I don't like it, it'll come out and I'll just do something else. But it's all in what you make of it. It's good to try new things. I love that fabric. This fabric, I'm telling you, Jersey, she nailed it with this. It just pops. I'm either loving it because it's all the beautiful fall colors. I don't know. It's just, it's beautiful. This little girl will be richly blessed. And then I will take the serger around the bottom. So let's see how this dress turns out. Let me press it down. And then I'll show you. And I'm telling you right now, I could sit all day and make that ruffles. I think the ruffles really did make the dress. Just put that extra little bit of time in it, and yeah. You have to let me know what you think when I get it pressed out. You can make ruffles on your serge, or don't ask me how though. I have no idea, and I'll probably continue to use the old time fork method. They are beautiful. I appreciate that you use fabric that really makes the girls feel special, and you sew them together in the same care and love. Yep. Every dress is made with tons of love, tons of prayers. Go out with each one of these dresses. The people that donate the fabric, donate the dresses, I'm sure they feel the same way. These little girls deserve so much. And this is just a little bit that we can all do to give back. And if it's a couple hours of my day, that's okay. All right, guys. Let's see what you think of this pretty little dress. Here you go. That's the dress, and that's the ruffles. I'll let Joe come down to the table, and we'll go over it. This is your ruffles. This is honestly all made with the fork. You're going to need double the fabric that you would estimate that you do need. That's one life lesson that I did learn. I like the way that Terry stuck around and told me how to get everything lined up. There's no waste here, really. The only thing that I did do different was I added the embellishments here and here, added the butterfly, and added the embellishments around the neck. And these colors are very, very beautiful. And I believe with all of my heart, these little girls are going to be so blessed. All I have is, I'll have Joe come back up to the other camera. So does this not look darling? Thoughtful creativity. This is her pattern design. And trust me when I say, if I can take the plunge, and I learned this pattern this morning, There's 4 pieces to this pattern: the cover page, the front and back of the dress, and then the side and the pocket. Anybody can. So if you've got time, please make dresses for these little girls. They would greatly appreciate it, and you're changing the life of a little girl who may not ever have anything else. So I humbly appreciate it. Oh my word, Donna, that is absolutely darling. Absolutely. Beautiful Donna. So Terry, gorgeous. Yeah, I'll touch it up with the serger. Wow, that's so beautiful. You did an awesome job. Glenda, thank you. You did an amazing job, Donna, and so cute. I think I've learned a lot with that pattern. I love that pattern almost as much, and I've only made 2 dresses, as I do the McCall 5797. That's a fun sew. And I don't know, like the McCall 5797, I streamline. I'll do all my pockets first, and I'll break it down. This one here, I just enjoyed the journey of sitting with friends, use, and sewing, talking, and making this dress. I feel like anyone can so easily learn how to make this dress. Easy pieces. Absolutely. I know I could do it faster, but honestly, the love, touching, and all the attention to detail, adding the little extra embellishments. What might take us 5 minutes on our sewing machine or embroidery machines is going to touch this girl for the rest of her life, because she's going to see that, and it's just going to be, when she's nervous, maybe rubbing it. You could put a little cross on it. You could do anything like that. Just help change the lives for these little girls. How long till the deadline? The deadline is October the 1st. And that's the tentative deadline to get the dresses in the mail. Once I get the dresses in my possession, or Maudie at her location, she's been doing the box openings. She'll never get through all of the dresses in one video, but she does her best to streamline and hold them up. And that's why it's so important. If you're mailing a dress, you upload that picture so it's included in the count. When I give her boxes, I told her we had 118 in that box. She was like, what? But they were tight. They were pressed. Every time we made dresses, we packed them down in. I really like these dresses, and I'm going to send these pictures of these dresses over to Thoughtful Creativity and thank her for this pattern, because I'm telling you what, together we can't do it alone. Together we can change the world one dress at a time. Amen. We need to change lives around the world. Absolutely. If you can only make one dress, you can only donate 1 pack of bias tape, a roll of thread, whatever it is. Send it to someone you know that's making the dresses, and it means the world. So with all of that being said, I've got 1 box that I need to open today because it came. Renee sent me this, and I have no idea what's on the inside. So let me shut off this machine, and we shall see together. So Renee, if you are in the house or you see this, Renee Lepley, thank you, thank you. So let's see what's sent. I'm going to have Joe come back down on the table for just a minute. Look at this blessing. Is that not phenomenal for these little girls? How awesome. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, thank you. Uh, it's good to do a variety of sizes if you can, absolutely. But these, thank you guys. These are blowing me away with your awesome, awesome, awesome donations for these little girls. Thank you. It's going to make a difference. So, you guys, Happy Tuesday. Take care. God bless and spread the love to others. If you can change the life of one little girl, please do make a dress. Take care, and I'll see you back again on Thursday when we're working up Little Hooter. Bye-bye, guys, and thanks for joining us.